Yeah, what's up, guys?
Oh,
That's dope.
walking. I'm gonna walk the whole walk. And I'm gonna teach my mom a lesson by that.
How far is it from the school to your house, dog?
Like 6 hours. Walking.
6 hours? No, bro, dude. You don't live that far from home, dude. What? How did you get to school?
Thank you.
How did you get to school?
Let me see. I get to school by bus.
Yeah, why don't you take the bus? Or why don't you take an Uber, dog? What?
I missed the bus, and
You
my
missed-
mom refuses to give me
Okay, well, whose fault is it that you missed the bus? What's up, Shifter?
2 hours. 2 hours and 49 minutes.
That's not that far. That's a decent walk. It's like probably, what, 10, 15 miles? 15 miles, probably?
I got like 36%, so I'm gonna make my way midway.
Okay, well, chill on your phone then, dude. Chill. Use like battery saver or something.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna use.
Okay.
Time to walk the whole.
You
This is almost
you
the
could have
time.
also maybe this should have been a lesson that you shouldn't have missed the bus.
I was using a mission.
Why'd you
Whenever
miss?
my brother misses,
Why'd you miss the
whenever my
bus?
brother,
Why'd you miss the bus?
because
Because you're what?
I was using the restroom.
That's an odd reason
Whenever,
to miss the bus. Like,
whenever my
what?
brother misses the bus because he uses the restroom, my mom's always like, "Okay, I'll go pick you up." Blah blah blah. But whenever it's me, she's like, "Oh my god, blah 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 blah."
I'm confused
I'm
how
really-
you missed the bus going to the bathroom. What were you doing? Taking like the world's longest shit, dude? What? What do you mean you missed the bus, dude? How'd you miss the bus?
We only have 10 minutes. We only have 10 minutes to like.
So what do
go
you
to the
what do
restroom.
you have to do for 10 minutes in the restroom, dude?
Take a shit.
It's a very long shit. You should learn to do your shits quick.
Long sausage.
Yeah, do the shits quicker, dude.
Like it's constipation, my guy.
Okay, then wait to take a shit before you go home, dog, dude. What do you? I'm confused.
Oh,
What do you want from me, dude? What do you want from me?
it's like time.
What do you want from me? I'm not in Houston. I
Fuck.
can't come pick you up.
$10 with cash out.
10 bucks with
on
cash up? Why? So you can get
Yeah,
Uber?
Yeah, no, so I can go to the bus.
So what? Why do you need 10 bucks for the bus? What type of bus is this, dude? Is this like the
I don't know.
the fuck truck or something, dude? What is this, dude? What?
Yeah.
$10 bus, dude? What?
Yeah.
Excuse me?
Premium bus.
Man wants the $10 bus, dude. Okay, one second. I'm getting all of who's this? These are Taco Cat's questions? Is Taco Cat? Yeah, Taco Cat.
I don't like Taco Cat.
Taco Cat's cool, dude. Taco Cat is a new student, and new students always have like an adjustment period. What's up, Stelio, dude? I see you. It's totally cool.
You gotta just after.
Yeah.
And also Ari's back. That pisses me off.
Yeah, what? Ari's back? I'm confused. You have control over Ari's account, but Rubug is also Ari? I'm confused. Like, what?
I
who's-
gave her an account.
You gave her account back? I thought her parents took her Discord away.
They did. I don't know why she wanted it back. She texted me. Blah blah blah. I'm like, okay, can I block you now? Because like you already talked about all your problems. Blah blah. This has nothing to do with me.
All right.
And
I can't keep up with all the stuff. I have 900
honestly.
Twitch channel coins. Did some bonus come? Yes. So, okay, for those that don't know, if you watch multiple consecutive streams in a row, you get what's called a bonus. I don't know what the bonus is actually called, but you get a certain number. Actually, I can show this. One second. Let me show this on. One second. I need this thing to stop doing things. Okay, cool. One sec. Where's?
At least
There we
at
go.
least I
There
got
we
to
go.
kiss him.
All right, children. All right, let's look up. It's Twitch channel points bonus. Okay, yes. If you go to here's the channel points guide or something. Yeah, watch streak. That's what it's called. Yeah. So
You've never had a watch streak?
no, one of the new students has just got a watch streak. So here I'm showing it to people. Like, yes,
Watch
watch
streak
streak
is the best
2. If you watch two of my live streams in a row, you get plus 300 channel points, plus 350,
I
plus
never watched
400. And then if you do 5 in a row, it's plus 450. So some of these people have been watching the stream a lot, and they get a lot of these streaks. And then when they have the streaks, they get a lot of channel points. Yeah. Yeah, you just got 450? Yeah, Nick watches all the
Trust.
time. Trust, dude. Yeah.
I never
And then
watched.
with these channel points, you can then go buy bond coins, which is the other currency in our server, which we use for giving out prizes. Which, congratulations today to... one second, let me go back to this. No, motherfucker.
J, Bay, Slave, K, K, lame.
What are we doing? Chill, dog, please. If we go to... What was it? Where is it? Not Osprey. Where's not Osprey, dude? Drip Ice, yeah, dude. Yes. So today I gave out for the new students here. Drip Ice earned his first $10 gift card or 1,000 V-Bucks or whatever. It's real. Look at that. He already used the code, so don't try to reuse the code. It's not gonna work. But yes, Drip Ice was like, "Yo, can I get my coins? Can I get my points?" I'm like, "Yes, here you go. It's real." I gave him V-Bucks. It's real. Anyways, okay. All right, Grim, mute yourself unless you're gonna like say something important because I gotta start. I got the stream. What's up, Drip Ice, dude?
Thank you.
Oh, open
Yeah.
report. Dude.
Okay,
I'm showing
gonna
someone
mute
in the
myself.
Vice server that's not a scam. Bam, come on, I'll show them proof.
Yes, right. I appreciate that. I appreciate you showing all because you invited a lot of people into the Discord, and a lot of people don't like recognize that it's real. Oh, TS Tempers is KP. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, good to know. Nice. Oh, Bob's got some questions too. Sick, dude. Lots of questions going through. Okay. So anyways.
If I get 30 more points, that means I can get a $20 gift card, right?
Correct. Yes. If you stick in the server and you get more coins, then you get the next tier of prizes, which is a $20 gift card. And then after that, I buy you a video game up to
what
$60.
about the third tier? What about that one?
The third tier is I'll buy you any video game that's less than $60.
I don't need a video game.
Okay, well,
I just want
you can go give
a
one to
$50 gift card.
well, you can go give one to your friend. Give the video game to your friend or something. Yeah. Okay. All right. Let's see. Let's start off with some questions.
Let me look for a server real quick.
All right. He's like, Drip Eye's like, I'm gonna go invite some people. Yes, but make sure you tell people.
Do I just send them like invites and don't even do the Dr. Gold I invited that whatever?
Yeah, well, tell them what the Discord's about. Tell them it's a Discord for like helping people with school, so that they don't show up and like, yo, what the fuck is this? You can only buy. KP, you can only buy the tiers once. You can't buy the tiers multiple times. It's a.
I wish, though. I wish.
I know. Everyone wishes. I wish I was a millionaire too, but not happening today. Okay. All right. First up, we got Buble Kult. Buble Kult has the first question.
I'm gonna say DM me if you need a server that needs help with homework.
Cool. I appreciate it. Yeah, dude. Tell that. Go to different servers and tell them that.
Instead of V-Bucks, so they don't get like, oh my god, this is a scammer.
Yeah, don't say it's a scam. Just say like, we're helping people with their schoolwork, and you can earn. Tell them you can earn V-Bucks by getting help with school. Yeah, nice. There you go, TS Tempers. Congratulations, you bought your first bond coin using channel points. Okay, Buble, you in the chat? Or are you in the VC? What's up? Dun, 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 dun. I can't talk right now, so oh, that's okay. All right, that's cool, man. You can just chat. That's totally cool. All right, so question 29 here. Sketch the pre-image with the given vertices and sketch the image with the given scale factor and a center of dilation at the origin. Okay, that's pretty cool. All right, let's see. So first thing is to make a graph, right? Or get like a coordinate axis, right? We're gonna set that up. And we're gonna like put some points on it like this. So it's kind of cool. Okay, cool. All right. All good, Buble. All right. So the next thing we need to do, right, is we need to sketch the pre-image. How would I sketch the pre-image? What would I do in order to like? These are a bunch of different points, right? How do I sketch these points? It's a good skill to know. Not everyone I know knows how to graph points yet. Let me turn down Drip Ice's volume a little bit. Just draw the points using the coordinates? Yes, that's correct. But how do I draw them? Like, what do I do with this a minus 2, 3? Because not everyone knows how to draw points. So let's say how do we draw this point? How do I draw -2, 3? Mute Drip Ice real quick. -2 is the x-axis. Very good. And y is the second. Good job, Stelio. Nice. Yeah, good, good, good. So this is going to be the x-axis. So I'm going to go over, right? -1, -2. And then I'm going to go up 3. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. All right? That's that point right there. That's point A. Sometimes cool to label that. Yeah, good. Very, very good. Very good. Very good, guys. All right. Right. And then we're going to do the rest. So B, right? We go 2 points over, 3 points up. That's going to be something like this. Okay, that's point B. C is going to be 2 over, 1 down. That's going to be point C. And then D is going to be -2, -1. That's point over here. Okay, this is pretty cool. So, yeah, and then we can just connect all of them, which actually, this turns out to be like a rectangle, I guess is what it is. Oh, let me put this in the right place. There we go, right? Awesome. Okay. This is what we're calling the pre-image, okay? Now, next thing they say is sketch the image with a given scale factor. Does anyone know what a scale factor is? What's a scale factor? Scale factor is actually kind of a cool thing. The size, yes, you up it or down. Yes, that is correct. Does anyone make models and shit? Anyone do model stuff? I am 1 follower away from 400. That'd be pretty cool. Can we get 1 more follower during the stream? That'd be dope. Okay, so let me show you guys what a scale factor is. So, let me has anyone ever made, let me look. This is called, oh man, what's that model car kits. Yeah, this is a good example of them. Anyone seen stuff like, oh, someone I know has this. Someone in our Discord has this thing. This thing's pretty dope. What? How's this $25? That's not real. That is not real. Oh, that's Temu. I don't believe Temu is real with like half its shit. I guess Obama's actually gotten real stuff off of Temu though, right? But yeah, has anyone seen stuff like these? I don't know. You see these in like hobby stores. Hobby stores are such like an old thing. But like here's an example of another one. Yeah, model kits. This is like how you make cars and stuff. Yeah. It comes with like all these little pieces, and then you got to paint them and put them together. I actually made one time. Here, let me see it. It was model car. No, that's a car. Where's a model car? No, that's also a car. Yeah, here we go. This is kind of cool. You guys want to see something cool? This was, I made this. This was a model car. It was a gold car. It was a gold Lamborghini. Does anyone know what type of Lamborghini this is? A pretty cool one. Look, it has all like, I had to like, Huracan? Close. Not quite. Not a Huracan. Like, I had to like paint like all the little things. Like, look, I had to paint the steering wheel, the shifter, you know, and it was all like little pieces like this in order to like put it together. Yeah, you can follow an alt account. That's cool. We get to 400. Yeah. Bunch of very, very small pieces. Oh, wow, dude. Gucci gang. We just got 400 followers. Thank you, Shifter Alt, for that. Okay, anyways. The whole point of this, the whole reason why I wanted to show this is that cars a lot of times will say a scale factor on it. I'm trying to see that one that has it. Man, did they not say it on the box? They should say it on the box. Yes, that's one, but I want like a different one. It's like yeah, here we go. This is what I want to see. 1/12 scale. This is an example of one. Okay, cool. Yeah, this is a very good one. All right. So you've noticed like on the box for things. Wait, can I see the image, please? There you go. Do you see how it says here, like, 1 to 12, for instance? Okay. This means that for every, for instance, 1 centimeter, for every 1 inch on the model, that corresponds to 12 inches on a real car. So this model that you build here, for instance, is 1/12 the size of the actual car. So if, for instance, if this car is like a foot long, right, that means the real car would be 12 feet long. Anyways. So that's what scale factors are, you know, that's how you use them in like real life and shit. So here we have a scale factor of 1/4, okay, which means we are going to be shrinking this thing down by 1/4, okay. How do I figure out how to plot the new stuff if I'm shrinking this down by 1/4? Like, what happens to these points? Multiply. Good, yes. Now, what you're going to do is, and this is important, you need the center of dilation. Center of dilation is, like, where things are being, like, shrunk around. As long as that is the origin is the same as what? What point is the origin? Does anyone know what the origin is? It's a good word to know. Good, 0, 0. Yes, the origin is 0, 0. As long as you're scaling around 0, 0, that means, like, yes, good Stelio, like compressing or expanding around 0, 0. Yeah. All you're going to do is you're going to take all these numbers and you're just going to multiply them by a quarter. And what that's going to create is a new point, which we're going to call the image. The image is the new transformation. And we're going to do that by putting, like, a comma here above the point. This is also what we call, like, A prime. Prime usually means what something is after something has happened to it. So A here was the regular point, and then A prime, which is going to equal a quarter times 2, comma, a quarter, or times negative 2, sorry, a quarter times 3, right? Notice I'm multiplying the x point and the y point both by a quarter. This is going to become negative 1/2, comma, 3/4, all right? That's our new point, A prime, okay? So now I can plot that, right? So I'm going back a half, that's right here, just halfway in between here, and I'm going up 3/4. So that's going to be right here, and that's going to end up being A prime. I do the same thing with B. B is going to be a quarter 3/4, that's B prime, okay? C is going to be, again, a half, but then it's going to be negative a quarter, so that's like right here. Or sorry, that's right here. So C prime, and then D here is going to be negative a quarter. Sorry, negative a half, negative a quarter. So that's going to be D prime. So this is going to end up making a smaller rectangle. So here, if we zoom in on this thing, you can kind of see it. So that's what happens. So in order to go from the pre-image to what we call the image, what we did is we shrank the whole thing by a quarter, and we shrunk it around the origin. And so that's what it looks like. Cool. Nice. Good job, Buble. You can definitely take a picture of it. Yes, you can. Here. You know what I'll do? I'll be even nicer to you. I will sketch the image, and yeah, I'll save this as. So you should know how to, if you're turning this in for work, for instance, Buble, you're gonna also want to show that like B prime is equal to this is 1/2, comma 3/4, and then C prime was equal to what was that? 1/2, comma negative a quarter, and then D prime is equal to negative 1/2, comma negative a quarter, and I will save this as an image, and then I'll post it in the chat so you can just have it. So you don't even have to take a picture of it. So watch this. We're going to call this like Buble1. And we're going to download it as a PNG. Cool. And then once it's downloaded, I'm going to do it in here. And then I'm going to tag you. This is kind of the cool stuff we do here with the Discord. And then there you go. There's a picture of the work. And so now you can do it. Gold, do you know when exactly I'm gonna get your? Probably sometime today after we do your question. Yeah, I got to stream today. We're playing Warzone later today. That's our recess game today. Yeah, you're very welcome, Boobly. Good job. Okay, let me see. Okay, whose question was this? Mrs. Caddo has 50 pounds of chocolate. Is this you, Shifter? Yes. Okay, cool. Let's just do this one because I got it. All right. I can interpret and compute quotients of fractions and solve word problems using division of fractions by fraction. This is good. This is a common thing that people. Teacup, don't worry. I'll get to you. Do I have your question here somewhere? Don't I? I have it somewhere. I have it. Don't worry. I'll get to it. I'll get to it. Don't worry. I will get to you, Teacup. So, Mrs. Caddo has 50 pounds of chocolate to use for baking. She uses 2 2/5 pounds for each batch of chocolates. How many full batches of cookies can she make with the chocolate? Oh, wow. That's cool. How do you think we do this one, Shifter? How do you think we do this one? Divide it? Yeah. Yeah, what am I going to divide? What am I going to divide? What by what? $50 by, yes, good. Yeah. So, I mean, let's think of this. Let's say I had 10 pounds of chocolate, and each cookie batch took 5 pounds, right? I'll be like, okay, it's 5 pounds for every cookie batch, and I have 10 pounds. That means I can make 10 batches of cookies, because you do 10 pounds of chocolate. I don't know why I put an H there on chalk. Divided by 5 pounds of chocolate per one cookie, right? And then these would divide, and you would get 2, and then dividing, this would go on the top, and that's 2 cookie batches is what that would be. Okay, but we have a bigger number here. We have 50 pounds of chocolate, and we're going to divide that by 2 2/5 pounds of chocolate for every 1 batch of cookies. This is important. This is like using units to... Oh, is that the game you got with the $10 I gave you? Let me see. What do you get? Is this the game you got, Teacup? Teacup won the... we did a special giveaway last stream. He got the $10 gift card. But I guess he bought like a side scroller or something. Oh, that's cool, man. Okay. This is important, Shifter, because I want you to, like, I hated units when I was your age. I was like units like suck and whatnot, but they're actually very useful, and they can help you figure out how to like do questions and whatnot. So here we have 50 pounds of chocolate, and we have 2 2/5 pounds of chocolate for every 1 batch of cookies. That's why this is pounds of chocolate over batch of cookies. You've probably seen other things, like, for instance, if I have, like, 50 miles per hour, this is the same thing as 50 miles. All right, here, let's do this. It's 50 miles for every, we would say, like, 1 hour, okay? This is another example of, like how rates are very important, okay? Because, okay, let me actually show that. If we have 50 miles per hour, let's say 50 miles over 1 hour, okay? How do you figure out how far you've gone in 2 hours if you're traveling at 50 miles per hour? Multiply. Yes, good. What are you're going to multiply by, for instance, 2 hours, right? Now look what happens. See, let's look at the units, right? Do you see how, for instance, we have hours on the top and hours on the bottom here? Whenever you multiply by something and also divide by it, you cancel it, okay? So this is why these two will multiply together to be 100, and the only unit you have left is miles, okay? That's why units are cool, because you can figure out whether to multiply or divide something based on what the units are. You know you're trying to get how far you're going. So if you have miles per hour, you probably want to multiply by hours, right? In order to get the number of miles, because the units will cancel. Hours will cancel on the bottom with hours on the top. That's how that works. Yeah. It's just a little quick preview. Okay. All right. But Shifter, how do I do this? How do I do 50 divided by 2 2/5 without using a calculator? Not allowed to use a calculator here. We should do this by hand. How do I do this? What is citizen streaming? Yeah, I said, how are we going to do 50 divided by 2 2/5 without using a calculator? Can we do this later? My dad is telling me to do something. Okay. All right. We'll come back to this. This is almost done. Don't worry. All right. Teacup. Let's do this real quick. Teacup, you in here? In the chat? Monsieur Teacup. Where's Monsieur Teacup? Yes. Okay. I feel like you've asked this question like 4 different times, Teacup, though. Like, what? Oh, man. It's a separate question, though? What do you mean it's a separate question? It's the same question. It's like, it's slightly different, but it's the same concept. Like, you should be able to do this one. Let me make it a little bit harder for you. Okay. We're gonna do it a little bit trickier. Yeah, what's up, citizen?
50 divided by 2. It's
50.
25.
Yes, that is true. That's a correct thing, citizen. That is correct. Okay, Teacup, I want you to do this one. Try to figure out all the points where this is discontinuous. This is a function. For those of you that are new here or haven't remembered, discontinuous functions are graphs where, like, for instance, the line like breaks and then like I have to draw something else. A lot of times this happens because you get what are called asymptotes. Asymptotes are these like imaginary lines that like functions try to get close to, but they can't. Like, for instance, this would go like something like that, and then it would like do something like this. So like it would like to just cross, but it can't because it has to go like way up here and then it has to come from the bottom. Simplify the numerator and the denominator. Yeah, that's a good idea. How do we simplify the numerator and the denominator? Good idea, Teacup. How do we do it? How do we do it? What happens with the x squared, though? Ooh, yeah. This is a fancy thing here. This is fancy. We have x squared minus 16. What is that? Gotta look that up. He says. Yeah, what is it? Wait, what? Repeat question. Yeah, how do I simplify this? How do I simplify this? It's called a difference of squares. I want you to look up difference of squares. I've taught you difference of squares many times, so I want you to remember it. You got to remember things. Yes, good. Yes. A plus B times A minus B is equal to A squared minus B squared.
A plus B times A.
Close, close. Okay. So how am I going to use this to simplify something?
What's A times B? What after this? I don't
This is called multiplying, yeah, two binomials together is what it is. Yeah. How do I use this? How do I use this in order to figure things out?
C means or B or yeah.
I'm on, Teacup. X squared minus 16 plus X plus 3 equals X, but bigger? I don't know, man. You don't know math? You do know math, bro. How do you use this? Right, come on. How do I use this to simplify this? Put the numerator, yeah, as what? As what? X minus 16 is A. Nope. Nope.
A plus B.
The numerator is A? No. X squared is A. X squared is A squared, right? This is X squared. X is A is what it is. Close, Citizen. It's close. Citizen's almost got it. The X is A. That's correct. Okay. What's the B?
What in the
3 is B. Nope. Nope. I don't have X squared minus 9, right? That would be 3 squared.
It's
not there. No. He says no. Yeah.
This A plus B minus B equals A minus B dx. What?
For A plus B? No. Not quite. No, this is not X plus 3. No. Ignore this. Don't fucking look at this. Just look at this, dude. What is that? Come on.
What? I cannot under.
Is it 16? Yes. B squared is 16. Okay. See how this is minus 16? Okay. But what does that mean B is if B squared is 16?
What even is squared?
Squared is an exponent. It means multiplying by itself, right? So 3 squared, for instance, is 3 times 3. 8? No.
I could not hear you.
You can't math? Teacup, I know you're smarter than this, dude. What squared is equal to 16? 4. Thank fucking God, Buble. Jesus. Okay, yes.
Okay, I don't know what.
X squared minus 4 squared is the same thing as X squared minus 16. Okay. You're not stupid.
Oh.
You're not. I know you're not stupid, Teacup. I know you're not stupid. Just don't be lazy.
But
the
what
difference
is X
between-
squared?
Okay. All right. So if
I'm
this
really
is
wondering
this, right? What is that going to turn into?
I don't know.
Yeah. What did we say A was?
Bro, I've decided to return.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you. The VC is a lot easier. Okay. All right. You said that X was equal to A, right? What was B equal to?
How? X is equal to A. I
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Hold up to see the equation. So X is A.
Yeah.
Wait, so if B. So is A minus B X minus 16? Wait, no.
No. A squared minus B squared is X squared minus 4 squared, right? Because that's X squared minus 16.
Yeah.
Okay. So what was A?
A
I'm
was
wondering
X.
stuff right now.
A equals X.
What?
It's okay.
Hello.
It's new stuff. It's
Bro,
new
can
stuff.
you help- Bro, I'm on Discord right now.
Okay.
I think I'm just losing my memory very slowly.
Yes. Okay. Well, you're too young to be losing your memory, dude. Oh, thanks for the follow, Stelio.
You'd be surprised.
What is B? What is B?
Is B 4?
Yes.
Negative 4.
No, it's 4, right? Because it's minus B squared, right? Minus 4
Yeah.
squared minus 16. Good. 4 is equal to B. Okay. So you see how I can plug things in here for like A and B now?
Yeah.
Okay. So what do I get?
X plus 4 times X minus 4. You just made me permanently lose hearing.
Yes.
What is concerned?
Okay. So this whole thing here, Teacup, I can write as this. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Okay.
Wait, and that makes it the squared thing, because X times X is X squared.
Not quite. Yes,
Eh.
these things will become X squared, but this is more complicated. This foiling things and whatnot. Okay. What else do I need to do? Stelio, thank you for the Halo
Well,
thing.
now we need to do the same thing, but with X plus 3.
No, you can't simplify. You can't simplify that anymore. No.
Second. Now we need to do
Oh
the
yeah, it's citizen.
denominator.
You do it with this one. What do I do with that one?
Okay. So let's do X squared as A squared. and
No, because
B
this
squared.
has 3 terms. This has 3 terms. This is a difference of squares when you only have 2 terms.
Can we kill off 12.
This is called factoring. It's called factoring. Gotta remember how to factor.
I hate factoring.
Well, you gotta remember it. Okay. We have x squared minus 7x minus 12. How do I factor this? Does anyone know how to factor this? I'm sure someone in here in the chat knows how to factor this.
Don't you have to, like, divide them into the multiples?
Yes, good. I need to figure out what two numbers are going to multiply to something and two numbers are going to add to something. What is it going to be?
So it has to. So 7 needs to. So 7, it needs to add to 7 but multiply to 12. So it'll be
Good.
3 and 4.
It's add. Sorry, it's there's a plus 12 here. It's add to negative 7 and multiply to positive 12. What is that going to be?
Negative 3 and negative 4.
Yes. So look, negative
I had
4
to turn my blade back on.
plus negative 3 is negative 7. Negative 4 times negative 3 is equal to 12. Yeah, it's okay, Buble, if you forgot it. That's the whole point of the Discord here, is so that, and these streams, is so that now you can remember it, right? Yeah, good. So
I'm
I have
sorry,
my
but I
two
think
numbers.
Soul is being sick of me.
So this is going to be
think
x
that's
minus
totally
4
possible.
and x minus 3. That's what this whole thing becomes, all right? So now we can
Yes.
simplify this even more, all right? So now this is going to go away. And this is going to be x minus 4, x plus
I
3.
need to go to the truth is so behind.
Yeah, go to the Discord,
we
dude.
go.
Go to the Discord, dog. There's a reason why there's Discords there. All right, what do we do
Well, I
next?
gotta be grinding those channel points too.
I know. All right, what's the next
Okay.
thing? You want to grind the knowledge. The knowledge is worth way
We
more.
can just multiply them all together now.
Okay. Well, you don't want to multiply them all together because then you'll start getting like big shit again. Like, I think you want
Okay.
to. You said simplify. You want to simplify stuff. How can we simplify things here?
We can't really do the squared thing though, or the what's it called? Difference
Alright.
of squares.
Let's say for instance that I had. Let's say I had like 3 times 5 over 3 times 6. How could I simplify this as a fraction? Yes. Yeah,
15 over whatever 3 times 6.
no, but we don't need to do that. You see how we're doing 3 times something and also 3 times something on the bottom?
Yeah.
You can cancel these.
Now it's just 5 over 6.
Good. Yes. The other way to write this is the same thing as 3 over 3 times 5 over 6. You see how this is just 1?
Yeah.
Good. So this is just 5 over
Listen,
6.
I'm sorry for being dumb.
It's okay. Well, you're not dumb. You just make an effort. Like, try.
Okay, I am trying, but I'm also dying.
Okay. I don't know why you're dying. Stop dying.
I think you're getting sick of me being in this, and you just want me to just go on vacation for like a month.
No, I want you to learn, but like I want you to remember the things you're learning. If you ask the same question over and over again and you're not learning, then I'm wasting my time. That's the thing that I would get upset at. You know, if I teach something to you, I want you to remember it. You know, otherwise it's frustrating. It's like trying to teach a dog how to like sit, and then it just keeps forgetting, and then you're like, why the fuck do I keep giving you treats?
It has Alzheimer's. I have
Yeah.
Alzheimer's.
You don't. You are way too fucking young to have any sort of like mental disease. Oh man. All right, what do I do? What do I do here? What do I do?
Okay. So are we just gonna turn it all into a flat? Well, no, we can just cancel out all the
Good.
X's.
Yes. What can we cancel? What can we cancel? We can cancel some things. What can we cancel?
X.
I'm gonna. Will, you're next. Are you Taco Cat?
Well, let's
Taco Cat.
cancel
Will?
out X plus 3 and the X minus 4.
Don't ask me.
Yeah.
simple
See how this will
questions.
cancel with this. This will cancel with this. This will cancel with this. Right. So now we're left with only this over this. Right. So now we just have.
The
Yeah.
Discord chat that I'm in to not tell me to not ask me a question because I do not know this stuff.
It's
I'm
okay. It's okay, dude.
totally
It's okay. It's okay. You can ask your other questions that you need help with, not other ones.
Oh,
Okay,
that's so good.
now here's the
I'm
function.
asking.
Here's the function. Here's the function. How do I figure out where it's discontinuous? Like, where is it discontinuous?
Well, let's put it into Desmos graphing.
No, 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 Desmos. How do I figure out where it's discontinuous? What does discontinuous
can we
mean?
can- It means where the points don't meet. Can we cancel out the X
Okay.
again?
No,
No.
no, no. You can't do that. No, no, no. When you have something plus something, you can't do that. That's wrong. You can't do that.
How do we find these points?
What does discontinuous mean?
Where the points don't, where the line stops existing and then it
Why
comes
does
back
the
to-
line stop existing? What are you doing? in
because
math?
goes straight up and straight down.
Why is
I
it going
think that's
straight up
what
and straight
it's
down? You should know why. You're dividing by something. What happens when you divide by this and things screw up? What is it?
I don't know what it's called.
What do you divide by? Dividing
What are you
by
dividing
blank
by?
is bad. It's really bad. What's the only number you should
Eh,
never divide by?
0.
Yes. Anytime you divide by 0, you get a discontinuity. All right. So where would this be dividing by 0? What value of x causes this to divide by 0?
Oh jeez.
Hello?
Yeah. Can yeah.
Hello?
Can you hear me? No. Teacup. No. Teacup, what happened to your audio? God damn it. Everyone else can hear me, right? Yeah? You guys can hear me on the stream? Okay. All right, Teacup, there you are.
Dang it.
Teacup.
Testing, Bobby.
Yeah, you're good. Thank you, Stelio.
Shimmy Chin guys.
Thank you, Bob. Okay. So, where is this discontinuous? When what? Where are we dividing by 0?
Simple question correctly.
When what?
When the numerator is 0, I think.
No, when you're dividing by 0. That's not the
Oh.
numerator. What's dividing by?
Dividing by is the denominator.
Okay. So when is the denominator equal to 0?
If we do -5.
Yes. Did you double clap for that?
That shouldn't have taken me as long as
It shouldn't have. That really shouldn't have. The next time it takes you that long, I'm gonna switch the question to someone else. 'Cause Jesus fuck, that took forever. All right, let me help Taco Cat. Taco Cat, what's up? Taco Cat, can you talk? Right? Are you Wilt? Is Taco Cat Wilt for the win? And are you there, Taco Cat? Yeah.
Okay, all I'm saying is Wolfram Alpha is running out of problems, and I actually forget stuff too fast.
You do.
Like, that's an actual thing I have. I forget.
It's okay. I can teach you new things. Wilt for the win. Where are you at? Where you at, Wilt?
Teach me geometry.
Where are you at? Who's Wilt for the win? Isn't
What
Wilt
is
for the win
this,
Taco Cat?
Ethan. Did he?
Hey, what's up?
Hi, Ethan.
Where's Taco Cat?
I cannot understand this math.
It's okay.
I just can't understand it.
It's okay. It's okay. It's people asking advanced questions. It's all right.
I'm an 8-year-old. That's probably why I don't.
How are you on Discord?
Yeah, don't say that because technically you're
No,
not supposed to be on Discord.
I don't know why. When I'm 8.
Let's
Teacup, I
ban
can
him.
send you geometry questions if you want. Yeah, nice, Buble.
Yeah, can you send me geometry questions?
Okay, here. I want to do Bob's real quick. Bob, are you in the chat? Come in the chat, Bob. Then I'll do Ethan's, and then
Wait, hold on. Wasn't it my turn next?
I'm choosing when I'm doing questions in order. So, Bob, what's up?
I might be able to answer something.
Bobby,
Oh,
Bob.
no.
Which one you need help? You need help with 65 here, and the other one,
Yeah.
and 40. Okay.
Mhm.
65. Each of the following regions has a figure bounded by the graph of f and the x, and the area is 3. Find the value of integral from -4 to 2 of f of x plus 2x plus 5. Oh, this is kind of a cool one. I like this. It's kind of cool.
Wait,
These
is
are
it just
integrals.
9 or-
These are integrals.
Is the answer just 9 or no?
Well, how'd you get 9? You gotta tell me how you got it.
Because it says area of 3 is each. So then there's 3 of those and 9.
Ah, yes. I mean, that would be... Okay. Well, not... And... wait one second. The figure bounded by the graph of f and the x-axis has an area of 3. Interesting. Okay. So, they're saying this whole area... That this... Oh, each of the regions. So this has an area of 3. This has an area of 3. Technically, this has an area of -3, by the way. Because that area is below the x-axis. And this
so
is
would
also
the
negative
area
3.
just be 0? No, -3?
It would be
Oh.
-3 if I was integrating from -4 to to 2 of just f of x. You're correct.
Oh,
That would be
okay.
equal to negative 3. Because you have negative 3 plus 3 minus 3. Okay?
Okay.
But that's not what the question's asking, right? It's got some other shit
Yeah,
in there.
they added 2x.
Okay, so this is an important thing to note in calculus. If you have, for instance, the integral of a plus b, right, dx, this is the same thing as the integral of a plus the integral of b. You can separate the integrals out, okay?
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of like distributing the integral, okay? If it was a times b, you can't make this the integral of a times the integral of b. That's wrong. You can't do that, okay? It's only when it's being added, okay? So I'm going to separate this one out, right, into the integral of f of x plus the integral of 2x plus the integral of 5, okay?
Okay.
You've already done this one, right? This was what we did by adding up the areas, right? Minus 3 plus 3 minus 3, okay? Now let's integrate 2x. What's the integral of 2x from negative 4 to 2?
How do I do that?
Yeah, it's a good question. All right. Do you remember how to do? Do we remember how to do
Do I just
derivatives?
graph it?
No. You could graph it, but you wouldn't get the answer. How do we do derivatives? Like,
4 is easy.
That's,
Yeah, how-
Five times
what is this?
4 is 12.
that's 12x cubed.
yeah, good job.
3 times
I like how citizens like kind of get because he sees the 3x4, he thinks it's 3 times 4. That's technically almost correct, citizen. But yes, this is what
And 12
derivatives
and 12
are.
times
Okay.
3 is 36.
12 it is. Yeah, that's good, man. Okay. That's what a derivative is, okay? What's an integral
Oh my
called
God, I
in
remember
reference to a
this.
derivative?
The integral is the
Antiderivative.
already. Yeah.
The
antiderivative.
antiderivative. It's the opposite. Okay. So if this is taking the derivative of something, this is taking the antiderivative. This is called the antiderivative. Or the
Okay.
other word is the integral. Do you see a trick here?
Okay.
So how do I get from here to here? What do I do with the numbers and the exponents and shit?
What would I do?
So what happened to the exponent? What happened to the exponent go from x to the third, x to the fourth? What happened?
Oh, it increases by 1.
Good. See, with derivatives, the exponent decreases by 1, but with integrals or antiderivatives, it goes up by 1. Okay?
Yeah.
So it went from x to the third to x to the fourth. What else happened? What happened to this front number? What happened to the 12?
Wait, hold on.
It turned into 3, right? See how the 12 turned into 3? How did it turn into 3? What happened to it?
Oh, you do the 12 times 3 and then over 3. No, wait. That
Close.
doesn't make sense.
How do we get from 12 to 3? How do we get from 12 to 3? What do we do?
Divide by 4.
Good. So, you see with derivatives, you drop the power and you multiply the front. With integrals, you raise the power and then you divide by the new power, okay? So this
Okay.
became x to the fourth 12 over 4. Do you see how that then gets you like 3x to the fourth? Right?
Yeah.
Good. All right, let's try to do this here then, okay? How do I integrate 2x? What's the opposite of it's the antiderivative. What would be the opposite of deriving it?
Wait, if we would do that, then
So it'd
that
be
would
x
be
squared.
negative.
It would be 2x squared and then what else?
Over 2.
Good. That gets you just x squared, okay? And now this is called a definite integral because it has bounds. It goes from somewhere to somewhere. See how here when we were integrating the area, we had to go from here to here, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is part of the solution. What do I do with these things? What do I do with these numbers to like? Because this isn't a number, right? X squared is just x squared. It's not an actual number. What do I do with the bounds in order to calculate?
Those
this?
are domains, so I.
Yes, it is the domain.
Do I just plug it in?
It's close. They're called the endpoints. So what you're going to do is you're going to say minus 4, 2. Okay? See how these are the endpoints? Like the starting point and the endpoint? Okay? You're going to plug this value in. So that's going to be 2 squared. And then you're going to subtract plugging this value in. So it's 2 squared minus negative 4, all of that squared. Okay?
Okay.
What does this number get you?
4 minus 16.
Yeah, which is what?
which is -12.
Good. Okay, good. So that's part of it. So we got this one. All right, I want you to do this one now. The integral of 5, right? From -4 to 2. How do we do that one?
5x.
Good. So this is the same thing as x to the 0, which again, you're going to raise the power by 1, right? So that's going to become 5x to the 1, divide by the new power, 1. It's just 5x, okay? And then what do we do with the bounds?
2, the -4 and the 2.
Good. So what does that become?
5 times -4.
No. Do the top one first.
5 times 2.
Good. So that's 10, right?
Minus -20.
Minus -20. Good. So you see how
30.
that... Good. Positive 30. Okay. Now you got your 3 numbers here, Bob, right?
I know another one
Minus
you
3,
could get
minus
half of
12.
and get to 3.
Plus 30. So you have minus 15 plus 30, which is going to equal 15. And that's your final answer. Nice. All right, here. Let me... I'll download a picture of this one for you real quick, and then let's do your other one.
I can understand that last one, -15 plus 30 equals
Good,
15.
good, dude.
I can understand that.
I'm glad. Yeah, that's the whole point. You're going to understand parts of this. It's okay if you don't understand all of it. Oh, okay. Well, this isn't bad. Here, I'll do like 1 or 2 of these with you, and then like you should be able to do the other ones. Okay.
Guys, the negative
Let's
gets to
try... Yeah, let's try this one. Integral from 5 to 7, okay, of f of x. What is that going to be interpreted as?
The bounds of 5 to 7.
Right, so we're going to go from 5 here to 7, right?
Uh-huh.
And we're going to take the area that this graph makes with the x-axis.
Oh,
That's
going
gonna
to
be this.
Triangle formula?
Yes, good. Triangle formula,
Is
right?
it?
So this is going to be a base
Is
of
it?
what?
2.
2. And then this is going to be a height of
3.
what? 3. Good.
3.
So, yeah, 3. But important. Do you see how this area is below the x-axis?
Yeah.
What does that tell you about the area then? Is it positive or negative?
It's negative.
Yes, good. So this is going to be
Is it
-3.
B?
-3. No, they're not different answer choices, Citizen. These are different parts of the question. Yeah. So that's the only thing. 0 to 2, right, is going to be this area. That's a trapezoid. Or you can kind of like count the bricks and whatever, and like whatever. That makes like a 1 as well, right? And then 0 to 5. There is. It's 1/2 b1 plus b2 times the height. Is what it is.
That sounds difficult.
It sounds difficult, but do you see how you could also break this up into a triangle and a rectangle?
Yeah.
You can do that as well. And then the only tricky thing here is this 0 to 9 here when you do this one, because that's going from 0 all the way to here, okay? That means you're going to have to get the area of this, which you might have to break up into a bunch of different shapes, right? That's going to be a positive area. And then you need to find the area of this, okay? Which, again, you can break up into probably some shape. Oh, there's a triangle, and then that's kind of a triangle, and that's a square, right? But this is going to be a negative area. So the same thing here that happened when we had, like, negative area, positive area, negative area, you're going to have to add and subtract the areas to get what the right thing is. Cool? Does that help you out, Bob?
Yep. Thank you.
Nice. Good job. All right. Let's get Bob Bomb coin.
Question first,
Yes.
Should I do a question?
You can do a question. Yes. Let me 1 sec. I have another person that I got to get through real quick. I will do yours eventually. Taco Cat. I want to give preference to people who haven't done questions yet. Taco Cat, are you here yet? Taco Cat. Where's he at?
Hello, I'm here.
There you are, Taco Cat. What's up, dude? Okay, cool. All right, you need help with your social studies? Is that what you said?
Yes, sir.
All right, let's see. Let's see what you got. Okay. Okay, so these are the questions they ask. Okay, so let's see. Let me see. Oh, I see. These are... Oh, it's the same text, but they have... Oh, I see. And there's kind of like a video in it. Yeah, okay. Oh, and they go in order. Okay, all right, let's see 10 here. All right. Listen, let me help Taco Cat out here. Okay. According to the reading, how is lack of fresh water impacting the people of Africa financially? Okay. Interesting. So yeah, we would. There's probably more to this video, right? There's more things going on, right?
No, it's just a paragraph. It's just a paragraph.
Oh, it's just this paragraph right here. Okay. Well, let's read through this. So real quick, you know, it's not that hard. So when one person is sick, someone else has to take care of them, which means the second person can't work either. If the sick person needs medicine, that money can't be used for other things. Rural dwellers and urban poor feel the lack of safe water and proper sanitation the most. With few medical resources, the poor are vulnerable to illnesses that hinder their productivity, making the escape from poverty. This is actually kind of a tricky paragraph to go through, man. It really is. What's up, Sam? Okay. How is the lack of fresh water impacting them financially? Okay. So, from this, right? What did you kind of like gather from that? What, like, if people don't have fresh water, like, what happens to them?
They get sick.
Good. They get sick. Do you see how this has nothing to do with getting sick, this answer choice, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we probably don't need to do this one, okay? Here we go. What about this next one here? It says people are having to spend their money on pricey medicine instead of spending their money trying to increase their standard of living, okay?
Yeah.
Does it
kind of like part of it says it?
It kind of does, right? Yeah, right? Because we said up here, right, that if they're sick, then they need medicine, and then that costs money, which they can't use for other things, right? Like increasing their standard of living. So this, I'm like, this could probably be correct, okay? All right, what does this other answer choice say? People are making money selling water to the rest of the tribe. Did anywhere here, did it talk about people making money selling water to the tribe?
No.
Nope. So this is not the correct answer, okay? So, I hate this when they put this, when they say none of the above, because, like, you're like, okay. I mean, like, this is, like, mostly correct. I think this would be the right answer, is what I would say. That, to me, seems the most, like, reasonable, right? Do you see how I got that?
Yeah.
Okay, great. Okay, so here, let's go to question 11. Okay. So, okay, they say United Nations, blah, 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 loses 40 ballot. Okay, same as this is incredibly valuable. Okay. Cool. Okay. All right, so from this, right, they say the lack of water is impacting what? So when people don't have... Yeah, what do you think it is?
Natural resources.
Okay, well, let's look. So where in this paragraph did you think you saw something about natural resources?
Is it physical capital?
It's close. That's very close, actually. It's very close. So natural resources has
Human
to do...
capital.
I think it's human capital, but let's see why. So Talker Cat, I don't really see anything. Natural resources would talk about, like, you know, like, crops or, like, you know, water or whatnot, right? Or oil, right? So lack of water is a lack of a natural resource, but that's that's not impacting itself, right? So that's why, like, I'm like, I don't really think that's the answer, okay? These two things are very interesting, human capital versus physical capital. You probably need to know what these two things mean, first off, okay? Capital is you know the word capital from, like the capital city, right? Or the capital building. It means, like, the main thing, right? Yeah. Another way that capital is used as a word is to mean, like, investment, okay? When you have, like, capital in something, you have an investment in it, okay?
Okay.
Like, for instance, if you bought, for the Lakers, you bought all their shoes, right? Then you would say you have capital with the Lakers because, like, you bought their shoes. You're, like, invested in them. If the team does well, they owe you because you bought all their shoes, right? So there's two different things here. There's human capital and physical capital. What do you think the difference is between human capital and physical capital?
Human is like about humans.
Uh-huh, very good. Yeah, about
like
humans.
People in the country.
Good.
And then physical, I feel like, is like businesses and like computers and all that.
Good.
Technology.
Yeah. So I would say human capital is like involves humans, which could be like, you know, for instance, education is a very good example of human capital. Like how smart someone is an investment, right? What I'm doing right now for you guys is generating human capital because we're investing in you being smarter. That's investing in you. When you like do your homework or you study for a class or you do well on a test, that's you investing in human capital. That's yourself. Physical capital, you're right, is more like businesses. It's more like money. It's physical things, you know?
Okay.
Like gold is a great example of a physical capital, right? If you have a lot of gold, right, that's an investment. That's a physical investment. Okay. So, reading this paragraph, right? Let's see what they say. They say with the hours lost to gathering water are the difference between the time to work a trade and earn a living. Okay? So if you don't have water and then you have to go find water, you got to go gather water, okay? What is taking a hit? Physical capital or human capital?
Human.
Good. The reason being is because you see how it says time to work a trade? This is the same thing as like education, right? So if you can't like learn education, then like you're gonna lose human capital. Ethan, I will get to yours. Don't worry. I'll go over. It's okay, dude. I want to make sure students. You've asked 1,000 questions, Ethan, and like I love you asking questions, but like I need to get through people who haven't ever asked a question on the stream first. Okay, here we go. When water. Okay, I always like to like just look at the question first, so I look at like what I'm looking at to read for. Okay, which is what is the author encouraging in this paragraph? Okay, so let's look at like what they're trying to have us do. Okay. They say, when a water solution is put into place, sustainable agriculture is possible. Children attend schools instead of collecting dirty water all day or being sick. Parents find more time. Okay, so they're saying, like, when we have water, like, people don't get sick, right? People have more time to care for their families, expand this, blah, blah, blah. And clean water is great. Like people in Africa can, like invest in human capital and also get physical capital. So then they say the World Health Organization, WHO, has shown that in economic terms, for every $1 they invest in water, there's an economic return of $3 to $4. Okay. Okay. Very cool. So what do you think the author's encouraging here? If he's saying that, like, yo, if they have clean water, like, they can do everything.
I think it's better farming techniques would solve the water crisis.
Interesting. So where did you see better farming techniques in here?
In the first sentence.
When water is put into place, sustainable agriculture is possible. Okay. You're right that, like, that involves farming. Okay, I'll unmute you, Grim. You're right that, farming gets better, okay? But where else in this paragraph is this person saying that, like, we should do better farming? That's only the first sentence, right? You want to think of the whole thing. You want to think of the paragraph as a whole, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it also says expand minimal farming to sustainable levels.
Where's this? Sorry. Oh, expand minimal farming to sustainable levels. Parents find more time. Expand minimal farming to sustainable levels. True. This is interesting. I'm trying to explain like why this is wrong. It's actually
You're wrong,
cool.
Bold.
Grim,
Always wrong.
chill out, Grim. Jesus. Okay. These are all like effects, though. These are benefits that happen if when a water solution is put into place, right? If they have a solution for water, okay, then they can have better farming. And then they can expand minimal farming, right? These are all things that happen because they have clean water, right? So, and then this is the main thing. Like, look at this thing, like, right here. This last paragraph. This last, like, couple sentences. What does this last couple sentences basically say?
That there's just organizations that been helping.
Good. But what does it say? What is this for every... What does this mean? Says for every $1, right, that they invest in water, there's an economic return between $3 and $4. Okay. Do you see this? Do you see this, Taco Cat? Where they're saying, like, if we just give $1 to Africa, right, to help them get better water, then that ends up giving them $3 to $4. It's like a 3-time return on their investment, because it allows them to do so many other things, right? So based on that, the author the reason why the author is writing all this, right, is to encourage people to do what? To farm better or to get clean water?
Get clean water.
Good. That's why this answer is the best one. Investment in a water solution. You can kind of see this also in the first sentence. It says water solution, right? When a water solution is put into place, then the farming is great. More farming, awesome. And then this sentence where they say, oh, if we just invest $1, we get a return of $3. Like, imagine going to, imagine in Fortnite, if like every time you gave them $1, they gave you $3 back, right? That would be great. You know, that you would just keep giving Fortnite money because they keep giving you more and more money back, right?
Yeah.
That's what we call like an economic return on investment, right? It's the same thing here in Africa. If we spend $1 to give them clean water, they end up being able to make $3 because it allows them to do so many other things, like the better farming and the, not getting sick. Okay. Oh, okay. According to the text, all right, this is actually what we're getting into, right? The least return on investment for every dollar spent. They want you to use this formula, right? Okay. Mm-hmm. So this is cool. Okay, so how much money did they earn for us investing in water? Like what's the least amount that they earn?
I don't know. I'm really confused about that question.
Yeah, it's okay. So here they say for every $1 invested, okay? So this means if I give $1, okay, I end up getting
$3.
Between $3 and $34. That's a big range, right? Like if I give someone $1 and they're like, oh, I'll give you back anywhere from $3 to $34, right? That's a lot. Okay? So that money that you get back, that's what we call the money that you earn, okay? So do you see how it says how much money you earned? So how much money you earned in this case is how much? How much money did you get back at the least?
$3 to $34.
Yeah, so what's the least of that?
3.
3. Good. So that's $3, right? Minus, how much did we invest? How much did we give to Africa for them to
$1.
Good. $1, okay? And then we divide that by, divide by the money we invested. How much did we invest again?
$1.
Good. So you see I have 3 minus 1 over 1. What is this? This is math, right? 3 minus 1 over 1?
Yeah.
What is that?
3 minus 1 is 2, so
Good.
that means it's 2 over 1, so it equals 2.
2, good. And then you see how it says times 100, right?
Yeah.
That's the return on investment percent. So 2 times 100 is what?
200.
200,
Yeah.
right? So the answer choice here, right, is what? Which one is it?
200%.
Good. Nice. Cool. Does that make more sense, Taco Cat?
Yes, thank you.
Good. Very good. You get a bond coin for that. Very good job, Taco Cat. Yeah, bring me questions like this. If you're like, I failed this 2 times and I need help, like, let me help you out because I can kind of show you, like, how it works and whatnot. Cool? All right.
So thank you.
You're very welcome, dude. Yeah, what's up, Grim? Grim, yeah, I was teaching, dude. You can't be just, like, spamming your open mic while I'm teaching, dog. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, man. Oh, man. Grimmy, Grim. I'm hella good at reading. Also, I walked a lot. My legs hurt. Well, glad you got some exercise, Grim. You should take a screenshot of it and send it. My calves hurt. You spelled calves wrong. It's calves. Ethan, what's up? Let's do your question, dude. I'm here. I told you I'd do it. Told you I'd do it. Told you I would.
Thanks, I guess.
Yes. Again, I have a lot of new students, which is thanks to you. So, and as a result of that, I have to make sure that they get their questions answered first, so they at least like understand how it works. But okay, here I'm gonna mute you again because like, okay, all right. Which one do you need help with, Ethan?
12.
12. Okay. The diagonals of a parallelogram bisect each other. Construct a parallelogram with one side 10 centimeters long and diagonals 15 and 10. Okay, that's cool. Do you know what a parallelogram is?
Is it like a two-sided line?
It's a parallelogram is what's called a quadrilateral, which means it's four-sided.
Pretty much a square.
It's like a square. Yeah. Good job, dude. It's like a square, right? But instead of it being a square, it's kind of slanted.
It could be.
I'm going to show you guys what it is. Parallelogram means that it has two pairs of sides which are parallel. Does anyone know what parallel means? Kind of a good thing to know.
They go endless.
They're
Yes.
both the same. Like.
They're endless. Yeah, they both go in the same direction. But Ethan has kind of the right thing. Do you see here if we just keep going forever and we keep going forever, these things will never intersect. They will never hit each other, okay? That's why, yeah, same slope. Yeah, good, same slope. It's okay, Teacup. You're all right. I forgive you. Okay. The diagonals bisect each other. Okay. So these are the diagonals. Here, we're going to draw the diagonals. Okay. Do you know what bisect means? Ethan?
Like a bisect means two.
Good. Right? Bicycle means two. Bisect means it breaks it up into two equal parts. It cuts it in half. So that means this side is going to equal this side, okay? But that also means that this side is going to equal this side, right? This length is going to equal this length. That's what we mean by bisect, okay? These lines I use, when I use 3 lines and 3 lines, it means that this side is equal to this side. And the 2 lines means that this part of the line is equal to this part of the line. That's a geometry thing that'll come up. Okay?
Yeah.
Shifter, we can finish your question after this. It's okay. Okay. One side is 10 centimeters long. Okay, so let's just say that this side is 10, this side is 10. Okay. And the diagonals are 15 and 10. Okay. So this is the long one, right? So this whole thing is probably 15. Right? And this whole thing here is probably 10. So that's a sketch of it, all right? But now they want to know how much the last side is. That's kind of cool. Huh. Do they bisect each other at a right angle? Does anyone know this for a parallelogram? Let me look this up. It's kind of a cool
I
thing.
can't remember much about a parallelogram.
Yeah, well, let me see. Diagonals of parallelogram. I forget. Are they perpendicular? Or they may be or they may not. Okay, that doesn't really help me. Okay, well, let's see. Diagonals, parallelogram, sides. There's an equation here. This is all very specific stuff. Okay, here we go. Yeah, really? I don't know this equation. Where the fuck does this come from? Okay. All right. It says, okay, this is something you have to know. You just have to know this one, Ethan, okay? It's an equation, right? It says, here, let me copy this in. Oh, that's very tiny. Okay. Can you read that, Ethan? Can you see that? You see this?
Yeah.
What does it say?
It says here, relation between sides and diagonals of a parallelogram.
Uh-huh. Okay, what does that say?
It's that equation there.
Uh-huh.
Also, I
Says,
think your screen froze on Discord.
did it? Wait, my screen froze on Discord?
Equals to A plus B.
Did it? No, it looks fine on Discord.
Well, dang, this phone might be a bit.
Do you see how we
have
have d1 squared plus d2 squared equals 2a squared plus b squared?
Yeah, I see that.
Okay, these are the lengths of the diagonal, right? The first length of the diagonal squared plus the second length of diagonal squared is equal to 2 times one of the side lengths squared plus one of the side lengths squared. Okay?
All right.
Okay. What numbers do we have? We want to plug in numbers to try and figure shit out. Okay. Like, do we know what one of the lengths of the diagonals is?
Not really.
Well, read the question, Ethan.
The diagonals. It's 10 centimeters long, and they are 15 centimeters long as well.
Good. Yes. So that's one of my diagonals is 10, right? So I'm going to say 10 squared plus 15 squared is equal to 2 times, okay? What does A say? What is A in this diagram? What is it?
The A is at the top.
Right. Do we know the length of the top?
I think it's 15, or is
No.
it?
No, 15 is the length of diagonal. That's the length of this.
Okay, I think it's a 10 then, right?
No, we don't know this one, but we know this one. Do you see how we know this one, the B one? Yeah, this one's a 10, right? So I'm going to leave this as A squared plus 10 squared. Shifter says, do I own actual gold? I do. This bracelet's actual gold, and then I have actual gold earrings. That's the only actual gold I actually own. Okay. Do you see this, Ethan, how I did this? Diagonal squared plus diagonal squared is equal to 2 times, and then it's one of the sides squared plus the other side squared, right?
But why is it like a 2 at the front for the answer?
Because that's in the equation. There's a 2 here. There's just a 2. That's just what the equation is. Okay. Here. You see that? Okay. We want to solve, right, for A here, because we want to know what's the missing side. I want to know what this length is, okay? So, we can do this with math. 10 squared is 100. 15 squared, I believe, is 225. Is that right? One second, let me put my calculator up.
Yeah, I think you're right.
All right, I think I'm right.
Yes, you're right. You're right.
I am right? Yeah, okay. 15.
Just try it anyway.
Yes, 225. Good. All right, I knew that. Good. Good job to me. Okay, so plus 225 equals 2 times A squared plus 100. Okay? This is going to become 325, right? Is equal to, I'm going to distribute the 2 here. So that's 2A squared plus 200. Do you see how I multiplied the 2 by both things here, Ethan?
Yeah.
Okay, what's the next step here? What's the next step?
I feel like I've seen this before, but you have to like group like terms.
Good, you do have to group like terms. That's correct. Here, I just want to move this. I'm going to move this down. I want to move this somewhere else. Okay, we're going to put this over here. Okay, good. Yeah, so what are we going to do? How are we going to group the terms here, Ethan?
I think it's best to move the 200 to the left side.
Good. That becomes 125 is equal to 2A squared, right? Next.
I think you divide 2 by both sides.
Divide by both sides, good. Divide by 2, divide by 2, good. So that's going to become 62.5 is what it's going to become, right? It's equal to A squared, okay? What's the last step here? How do we figure out A?
Do you plug it back into the equation?
Not quite. Let's say, for instance, I had like 16 was equal to A squared. How do I figure out what A squared is? How do I get rid of this square on the top? There's a technique for this.
I never have the slightest idea.
Okay. Whenever you have a square on the top, you can just square root both sides. If you take the square root of something squared, you get the regular number, okay? So, yeah, what's up, Shaq? So, if I square root both of here, right? This is going to get me that A is equal to the square root of 62.5. This you need a calculator for. We can't do this like in our head. So I'm just going to do square root of 62.5, okay? And that gets me my answer, which is going to be 7.9 centimeters.
Hmm.
Cool?
Well, thank you. Yeah, thanks.
You're welcome, dude. Yeah, sorry. I will get to everyone's questions. Don't worry. Don't worry. It's just I want to make sure because last time we had a bunch of new students and they left because like I didn't get to their question in time. So I want to make sure I get to them before they think like I'm not gonna do their question. You know.
Yeah.
You know I will always. You know I will always do your question, Ethan. But like some of these new students don't know that. So like that's I appreciate you like being patient with that. Okay, where is Shifter? Shifter, you in the chat? You still in the chat, Shifter? Where you at?
Well, I might honestly leave. I have to go study for exams now.
Okay, study for your exams, dude. And if you need, was this math stuff gonna be on your exam?
Yeah.
Good. Well, that's what you should do. Yeah. Always let me try to help you, right? You know, with getting good grades in your exam. But okay, good. Okay, Shifter, we need to divide 50 by 2 2/5. How do we do that? How do I do 50 divided by 2 2/5? There's a step you got to do first. We're not going to use the calculator. Make the 50 to a 50 over 1. Sure, we can do that. We can do that. So we're going to do 50 over 1. Okay, what am I going to do to this?
Divided by 2 equals 25.
Close, very close. Very, very close, citizen. Very close. This is what's called a mixed fraction. Have you seen fractions before, citizen?
Yes.
Have you seen? Yeah.
Yes.
It's a mixed fraction.
We are
Okay.
working on those in
Good.
math.
We want to convert this into what's called an improper fraction, which means that it has a bigger number on the top than it does on the bottom. How do I do this? Yeah, right? Yeah, because I can't divide it by this. That's not going to work. We got to make it an improper fraction. How are we going to do it? Uh-huh. So how do we convert? We need to convert this into like something over something. $12 over 5. Good. Yeah, so what you did is you multiply this one by this one. So you do 5 times 2. That's 10. And then you add 2, right? That's going to be 12. Okay. And then you put it over the same thing, right? So that's going to be divided by 12 over 5, right? Okay. How do we divide these two fractions? There's a trick to it, right? How do you divide fractions, citizen? Do you know how to do that? Do you know how to divide two fractions?
No, I don't know how.
Well, here, I'm gonna teach you. I'm gonna teach you. Okay.
Okay.
Good. So the whole jingle is dividing fractions is as easy as pie. You want to flip the second. Okay, flip here, citizen, means we're gonna put this number on the top and this number on the bottom. Okay. And then we're gonna multiply them.
12 right now.
Good. So here, this is gonna be 50 over 1 times, and then this is gonna be 5 over 12. Do you see how I changed this dividing to a multiplying? Yes. And then I flipped this one? Good. Now I can multiply these fractions. Citizen, do you know how to multiply fractions?
I don't know how to multiply or divide. We haven't tried doing
okay,
that yet.
I'm going to show you. All you have to do is you multiply the top by the top, and you multiply the bottom by the bottom, right?
Okay, so 50 times 5 would be 250.
Good, 250. We write that on the top.
And 1 times 12 would be 12.
Good. And then you put that on the bottom, all right? This is your fraction, okay? That's how we multiply. So these two fractions multiplied to this, okay? And now we can technically simplify this. Does anyone know how to simplify this? This is another new thing that maybe people haven't seen yet before.
We're right back.
You're good. What goes into 250 and what also goes into 12?
I am back.
Good. Do you know a number that goes into 250?
What?
Do you know a number that goes into 250? Like, for instance, 6, right? You could break that up into 2s or 3s. What also goes into 250 though?
Okay, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be good now. So what were you saying?
I was saying, what number can you divide 250 by? Like, what's a small number you can divide 250 by that you'll get a nice number? What would happen, for instance, if we divided 250 by 2? What would that get us? This one might be a little bit harder, right? If I have, not 175, let's say I have $2.50 and I split it in half.
125.
Good, yes, 125. Now, if you divide the top of a fraction, you also need to divide the bottom in order to keep it the same number. So we're going to do 12 divided by 2, right? What's that?
12 divided by 2 is 6.
Good. So this is right here going to be your final fraction. And so that's going to be 125 divided by 6, which that, yeah, let's use a calculator for that one. I don't want to, like, hurt you guys' brain too much. So 125 divided by 6, okay, is going to be 20.83. Okay. So that's why, for instance, right, the number of full batches of cookies that we can use to make is then going to be 20 batches of cookies. And there you go. That is it, Shifter. Nice job. Nice. Did you learn something there, Citizen?
Yes.
Yeah, that was kind of cool. You learned how to divide fractions and multiply fractions. Yeah, right.
Yep.
So for that Citizen, you get what's called a bond coin. You get a bond coin for like.
I know.
Nice.
If you get 10, you can buy like 1,000 V-Bucks.
Good. Yes. So
1,000, 100 COD bucks. Yeah.
Yes. So you just got one. So now you have 2. So that's the benefit of like coming to the streams and learning things. Sometimes I give out bonus ones for people helping out. So good job, Shifter. Yes, I'll get you your video game. You want Bone Labs, I guess, and then good job, Citizen, with your first time here on the stream. Do I buy tier 3 again? I'll do it for you because sometimes I think buying tier 3 like doesn't work for some reason, but whatever. Yeah, it's bugged. Anyways, okay. Thank you everyone for coming to office hours. Yes, thank you, Teacup. It was good seeing you here too, man. You're good. Don't worry. I sometimes get a little stressed. It's all right. How long will we play Warzone? I'll play an hour with you guys. Okay, yes, thank you for coming to office hours. I hope you guys learned a lot, had a lot of fun going through things. Now what we're going to do, so for those of you that are new to the stream here, we do an hour of recess where I help you guys out with all sorts of math and science questions. And then the next hour, we do what's called recess, and we play different video games. And Monday was Fortnite. Wednesday is Warzone. And then...
I can't play Warzone because I'm at my mom's and I'll have Warzone here.
It's okay. Do you play Fortnite or Roblox or anything?
I play Fortnite and Roblox.
Okay, we may play Roblox on Friday or maybe Thursday. I'll have to say, like, actually, I don't know if I can be here on Friday. I might shift the stream to Thursday for Fridays. But Monday we'll definitely play Fortnite as well, and that's another way you can like win prizes and whatnot. Also, awesome, we got to 400 followers. Thank you so much for Stelio and the alt account with the follow. That's awesome. Really appreciate that. If you're still in the stream and you want to keep hanging out with us, we're going to take you over to Actual Gaming. That's where we do our gaming and stuff. Lots of fun. Come play Warzone with us. I enjoy it. Let's see. What else happened here that I wanted to talk about? Yeah, what's up? Yeah, the people that bought bond coins. So, sorry, Wilt for the win is who? Who is Wilt for the win? And Shifter got one. Nice. Good job, dude. Yeah, I'll unmute you. You're okay.
I walked 1.3 miles.
Wow. That doesn't take very long. That's not
yeah,
very
I
long.
gotta tell my